Hello, everybody. Hello. How's everybody doing? I see Mr. Wrath of Wood. I see Mr. Scorpicus. Good to have you guys in here. Glad to see ya. We are going in for some more Inscryption. Scorpicus says, glad you are alive, brother. I could feel your pain as Lester and his fixins dick slapped you in the face. Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah, that soda was intense. It actually, well, I mean, so the thing is that, like, I really have to kind of explain this because, like, yes, the soda tasted awful, but also I don't have, like, a stomach for soda, period. So, like, you know, like, I can drink like a cola, like a normal everyday cola, and that on its own will make me, you know, nauseated. Because it, like, something about really sugary liquids really just, something about sugar in liquid form makes me really sick. And, so it was a combination of being nauseated by the fact that I was drinking a sugary liquid, plus amplified by the fact that that soda tasted awful. It was like, it didn't taste like ranch. Like, one of the things that I wish that I had said when I was tasting that soda that I forgot to mention was it tasted like baking soda and dill. So, like, and I guess, like, that's kind of because there's dill in ranch, like the herb dill. So it was like baking soda and dill flavored. That's literally what it tasted like to me. Baking soda, dill, and sugar. Like, that's all it tasted like. And I know that, like, it didn't taste like club soda. Like, I know that, like, he's like, oh, it tastes like, you know, a club soda with ranch in it. I'm like, no, that's not what it tasted like. It literally tasted like baking soda mixed with dill and sugar, and that's it. That's, like, all it tasted like to me. It didn't even have, like, a creamy flavor like ranch would have. Like, it was, and it didn't taste sour either, which I feel like ranch kind of has, like, that buttermilk sour taste to it. It didn't taste sour either. It just tasted like baking soda, dill, and sugar. Hey, what's up, Bo Falcon? Good to see you, buddy. At least that is probably the worst one. Maybe there's a buffalo wing one. And I'm a little antsy about trying the buffalo wing one. Yeah, I don't drink soda anyways. That's exactly it. Bo Falcon's coming in with all the pukey faces. Pour it on a salad next time? Yeah, for sure. Which is weird because the first ingredients in ranch is onion powder, garlic, and dill. Once you get past some of the other things. Yeah, it's true. It's true. All right, so we're going to start a new run. Now, I got to tell you guys, I've been playing this game on my own a little bit. And I've discovered some interesting things. So first of all, I've unlocked 2 decks. This is the, like, blood deck, which gives you, it starts with a black goddess and a moose and a mole. And it's nice because, like, this deck's alright. Like, I've played with it a little bit. It functions, but it's hard to, like, really run with. Then I also unlocked the ant deck. And this deck is actually really good. It basically leans you into playing insects, which is, like, super, like, efficient. Like, I'm basically on the idea at this point that insects are, like, the best tribe in the game. But also ants play, like, once you get, like, a bunch of ants on the field, they're kind of unstoppable. They get really crazy. So this has actually been my favorite deck so far, the ant deck. I've actually done some cool things with it. It's like, man is God, let's go! Or all the bees! Ants or aunts? Definitely ants. The ants are aunts. The aunt ants. Good to see you, DLG. Glad to have you in here, homie. I'm getting further than you, Rathwood. So I got an achievement for beating round 4. Because I'm at round 5 at this point, and I was actually really surprised because, you know, like, what they'll do is in the achievements section, they'll give you a statistic of, like, the number of people, like, based on a percentage, have, like, unlocked this achievement. I'm apparently in the top, like, 2%, because, like, apparently less than 2% people make it to, like, round 5. So yeah, I was really surprised by that. I got an achievement for pulling out 32 teeth. I got an achievement for beating round 4. And like I said, which is cool because they say you're in, like, the top 2%, which is pretty wild. But I discovered in my, like, so you guys might remember, I mean, you might not remember this because it seemed insignificant at the time, but if you go back into the previous stream of me playing Kaycee's mod, you'll notice that I unlocked something that had me questioning something before, and I want to show this to you guys. This is really weird stuff. So if you come over to the unlocks into cards, and it shows all the cards that I've unlocked over playing the game. This guy right here. So if you go back into the previous stream, there's at the very end of the previous Kaycee's mod stream I did, we unlocked the Moleman. And you might remember, like, or you might not remember this, but I did say this when I was playing the game. I was confused because the Moleman is a card that I already have in the game. In other words, it's always been available to me all the time. It's never been like a card that I didn't have access to. And I was like a little confused, but I kind of ignored it. I thought it was like a special kind of Moleman or something. So here's what I found out. The Moleman that I've unlocked is not actually the Moleman. In fact, actually, you'll notice what makes it interesting is this question mark. The name, the title Moleman doesn't matter. What matters is the question mark at the end of Moleman. I had, through this playthrough, unlocked a really rare and strange card. And I've gotten it multiple times on multiple of playthroughs that I've played offline, off camera. And it's very, very weird. So this Moleman card is actually a card called I think it's called the Ijarak. So it's not actually a Moleman. And there's a couple of things about this weird card called the Ijarak. So the Ijarak is a shapeshifter card. And it's a really, really, really powerful shapeshifter card. Like, really powerful. And it's weird because you come across it by accident almost every time. Like, every time I've come across it, I've gotten it completely without realizing that I've gotten it. And because it literally, like, so there's a few things that it does, and it's really weird. So it sneaks into your deck without you realizing it. It'll do a few different things. It'll take the form of other cards and trick you into thinking that it's a different card, right? And, like, there's a few different ways that you can tell when you get the Ijarak. So you'll either get it there's a whole bunch of different ways that you can acquire it. I've gotten it through stealing cards from other people. Like, using the hook, you can steal a card that can become the Ijarak. You can get it in a rare box, or you can get it in a random card drop. And it'll just, like, there are times where it's easy to figure out if you get it, and then there are times where you won't realize that you've gotten it until, like, way later in the game. And it, like, so first of all, the first way that you can tell if you get it or not is if they give you a collection of cards, like if they're like, hey, select a card from this collection, and they show you 3 cards. And it can be, like, regular cards, or it can be rare cards. And if you see a card that has the name, like, you see how it says Moleman with a question mark? So if you see a card that has its name and then a question mark after it, that's the Ijarak. And so, like, sometimes it'll just look like a normal card, but it'll have the name, like, with a question mark at the end. The other way you can tell, and this is not consistent, it's not always going to have a question mark after it. Sometimes it will have a question mark after it, and other times it won't have a question mark after it. So one of the easiest ways to tell is if it has a question mark at the end of its name, it's an Ijarak. If it is an exact copy of another card that is within that selection, it's an Ijarak. So sometimes you'll see, like, one of the situations that I ran into is I got a collection of rare cards. Like, one time it was a set of common cards, and they were all different, but the Ijarak had a question mark at the end of it. So then there was a time where I got a collection of rare cards, and it was like, oh, you can choose either a long elk, a Gek, or a Gek. So, like, it showed me 2 Geks. And, like, both of the Geks looked normal. It didn't have, like, a question mark at the end of it. But one of them, like, just happened to be the Ijarak. And that's a gamble. So, like, I saw both Geks and I was confused. And I was like, well, I actually want a Gek. Like, that was something that I was actually working into my strategy at that time. And I was like, okay, I'll just pick one of the Geks and whatever happens, happens, I guess. And I didn't realize that that was going to be the Ijarak. And I picked it, and it became an Ijarak. There you go. So, like, it can be like a copy of a card that's in the collection it's in with no question mark, or it can be a normal card with a question mark. Another way that you can get it is it'll become, when it's in a collection of cards that you're picking, it'll sometimes take on the form of a card that you already own. So, like, if you get, like, a collection of common cards, and you're like, oh, like, I have this card, and I actually want a copy of my card so that I can take it to the mycologist or have more consistency in the deck, and you pick it, that can be an Ijarak. So, that's happened to me as well. And the weirdest way that I acquired an Ijarak, which I didn't think was going to be a thing until it happened, was, and it was the first time that I had encountered it, which surprised the hell out of me. I was in a battle, and I was almost about to be killed, and the only way that I could prevent from dying was to steal one of the strongest cards that was attacking me with a fishhook. And so I used the fishhook and stole the card from the enemy. And, like, normally what happens is when you fishhook a card, it will, like, you only get it temporarily for that game, right? So I stole the card with the hook, and I was like, okay, I'll just keep using this card, whatever. And then the enemy summoned another creature, and it attacked the card that I stole, and then the card came out of its shape-shifting form and became the Ijarak. So the Ijarak does have its own form, but it usually 9 times out of 10 will stay as a shape-shifted card. So, like, the form that it takes on when it's attacked is it's really ugly looking, and it doesn't have a cost because it's always going to take the cost of whatever it's pretending to be. It also takes on the tribal of whatever card it's pretending to be. So, like, if you're playing, like, Elk, and it takes on the form of an Elk card, it'll gain all the attributes of, like, your Elk totem. So, but it takes on this weird, ugly form if it gets attacked, and it's a 4/1, and it can't take damage. So, like, if a creature attacks it, it won't take any damage at all. It can be killed, though. So, like, if there's, like, a card with, like, Death Touch, or there's, like, the Trapper, like, you know, like the bear trap effect. So, like, if there's an effect that will instantly kill a card, that effect can kill the Ijarak. But lethal damage does not kill the Ijarak when it's in its main form. The other weird thing that the Ijarak does, I swear that that's how it did. Like, the hook thing is really weird. Like, that's how I encountered it the first time. I wish I caught it on video, but I was playing off screen. I know I shouldn't play off screen, so I could show you guys all the weird stuff. But it was weird because it was an enemy was using it, and I stole it, and then it became the Ijarak, and then after I stole it, it, like, stayed in my deck for the rest of the playthrough. It was weird. It was super weird. And the other thing that it does that I found out that's really, really strange is it makes duplicate cards. Now, it doesn't make duplicate cards in your deck permanently. It makes duplicate cards when you're playing the game. So, like, when you're playing when you're in a battle. So, like, what happened, like, the way that I figured this out was I was running an ant deck, And I had 2 of a specific type of ant. And only 2 copies of it, and that was it. And they didn't have any, like, duplicating abilities or anything. And my Ijarak kept, like, transforming into the ant card over and over again, and I had, like, a search effect. So, like, I would, like, have, like, my ants, which I only had 2 copies of, and they were out in play. And then I would search my deck, and the Ijarak would transform into one of those ants, so I would pull it and I would put it into play. And then I would search for another card. And then it would make more and more duplicates of that same card. So, like, I ended up having, like, 4 or 5 copies of the exact same card because I kept picking the Ijarak card. It was weird. And, I mean, I don't know, maybe that's a bug or something, but I swear that's what... In fact, that was, like, what allowed me to win the final battle when I was using that bug deck. So the Ijarak can shapeshift into any card it wants. And I forgot, another way to tell if you have an Ijarak is it will have, like, red glowing on it. So, like, they show the Moleman here with the red eye. That's how you can identify an Ijarak. Is an Ijarak will always have, like, a feature about it on the art that makes it red. It'll glow red. And that's how you know you have one. You can't really see the red glow when you find the card amongst other cards that you're picking from. But when you actually have the Ijarak in your deck, it will glow red. So it's pretty weird stuff. Like, it transforms into whatever it wants. It can sneak into your deck. It can make duplicates of things. It's a wild card. Like, I've seen it do some of the most bogus stuff. I'm kind of hoping that I'll be able to find it again in this playthrough with you guys, so I can show you some of the really weird stuff it does. And I think that it was only able to duplicate cards because I was constantly, like, using a search effect over and over again, which for some reason gave it the ability to duplicate a bunch of my different cards. It was really weird stuff. But like I said, the duplication doesn't stick to the deck permanently. It's only when you're doing a battle. But yeah, the Ijarak is some weird stuff. So that's, like, the mystery of, like, because I remember in the previous stream, you can go back and I was like, Moleman, like, I already have a Moleman. Like, why did I get this? That's what that is. The Ijarak is the Moleman. So I'm sorry I went on in that long spiel. It was just this weird thing that I encountered. If you guys are following me on Twitter, which I have my Twitter tag down below in the description, I have been posting, like, pictures of me playing the game and finding weird things in the game. So think about joining over on my Twitter and check it out. I do see Shode in here. I did see you. I'm sorry. But yeah, Shode says, that seems weird. It shouldn't work like that. That's what it was doing. Like, I'm actually kind of angry that I encountered all that stuff without recording it live. Like, I feel bad about that. Because the thing is that the Ijarak was this rogue factor that I was not expecting. Like, when I recorded the Mantis God battle, I knew exactly what was going to happen, so I had time to, like, prepare to record that. The Ijarak stuff just came out of nowhere. Every time I encountered the Ijarak in my deck or, you know, in the game, it just came out of nowhere and I was never suspecting it. Like, not even once. And it just did some wacky things. Like, it messed with the game a lot. It will only die from spikes or the trap. I think the Death Touch kills it, too. It definitely dies from the trap. I don't know if I saw it die from spikes, but I think it dies to Death Touch as well. How do you spell the name of the creature? Yeah, wrote it down. It's Ijarak. He's got it written down in there. Also known as the question mark. That's, yeah, because you'll see its name sometimes as another creature with a question mark behind it, but not all the time. Like, it's really weird. It does all sorts of weird things to the game. I have not seen 90% of what you've said. This seems like something they changed or is really buggy. I've only seen it as a rare card reward from pelts or boss fights, always with a question mark. Yeah, it doesn't always have a question mark. Like, I actually encountered it a couple of times where it didn't have a question mark, but it had other tells. Like, it would either the three main tells are, it either has a question mark, it'll be an exact duplicate of a card next to it, or it'll be a duplicate of a card that's in your deck already. So those are the three. And also, I found out, like I said, the first time I encountered the Ijarak was because I stole it from the opponent. It was really weird. And then after I stole it from the opponent, it was permanently in my deck. It was very strange. So we're gonna go Ants. Its sigil is that if it gets attacked, it doesn't, yeah. I've only seen it transform into its own, as a 4/1. Yeah, so it only transforms into its correct form when it gets attacked by another creature. But it shouldn't die from Death Touch. Okay, I could be misremembering on that. The hook thing I remember for sure, because I thought it was super weird. But, I don't remember if it actually died from Death Touch or not. But I feel like I remember that, but maybe I'm wrong. Bosses award regular cards instead of rares. Oof, that's brutal. Let's see. So I want to get up to, because I'm at level 5 at this point. So when I was playing this game on my own, I did all totem battles, which is very difficult, but you can pull it off. I did tip scales, and these were the two that I did to beat challenge level 4. But we need another 10. Boss totems. Boss totems are terrible. They suck so bad. I'll play without the hook, and I will play with less items, because I can do that. I've done those challenges before. They're not so bad. Clovers are very difficult to not have, I'll be honest. I'd prefer to have them. And less items... Oh, wait, no, this is pelts are expensive. Pelts are expensive is very difficult to play with, surprisingly. I was actually very surprised how difficult this particular challenge is. It basically makes it nearly impossible to ever use pelts for anything. And when you play with this, you actually realize how valuable pelts are. All right, let's go. I'm sorry for talking so long, guys. We're going to go. Let's see, I find that the Elk deck is actually the best because you get an unkillable totem, you just win. Yeah, it's true. It's pretty good. Elks were my first favorite in the game, but I've kind of grown attached to bugs because I feel like they have a lot of busted mechanics. Let's see. So we're going to trade some pelts. I am anticipating some extraordinary pelts. Hair pelts. Okay, so we're going... Okay, so right away, we're going to want to take Field Mice, and we're going to want to take the Ant Queen. I will make good use of these. Alright. So we're off to a good start. So we're playing Ants, because Ants are awesome, and I like them. Always gotta have Field Mice. Always, always. This is, like, easily one of the most busted mechanics in the game. And we are going to put... I think... Yeah, I'm gonna put the, Fecundity on, probably one of the Flying Ants. Because the Flying Ants are actually pretty strong. So we're gonna go ahead and get rid of the Field Mice. And put on Flying Ant. Bam, there we go. Very nice. Okay, and let's go for a totem battle, guys. I find pelts to be pretty useful, both in battles as well as, because I use them as chump blockers, which can be pretty useful. Like, there are times where it does clog your hand, but I've found them to be pretty helpful sometimes. So, I guess it's kind of just how, you know, however you play, I suppose. Alright. Right, so we're going to take the squirrel right away. We're going to throw the squirrel down, and we're going to play a flying ant right over here. We get another one, we'll play a second squirrel, and we're going to put another flying ant right next to him. And let's go. Okay. And I don't know if this will win right away, but let's see what happens. Ah! Okay, not quite enough, but that's okay. The next attack should probably kill him, so I'm not going to play anything. There we go. Yeah, but that's okay. Like, I mean, pelts are good for things other than death cards. Like, I've used them quite a bit. Like, I've actually found them to be pretty useful. They're good for chump blocking. They can get you some pretty good cards. And I've done some weird stuff with them. Like, you can actually put them on the like, first of all, you can use them on the altar for abilities exchange. And the pelt guy will give you more teeth. Or I should say, he will give you better cards. He'll give you better cards if the pelts are either stitched together or if they have, like, abilities attached to them. So, you know, they have a bunch of different interesting uses. I really don't mind them. Okay, so we gotta get a totem. We gotta start working on a totem right away. Even though I wouldn't mind getting some more items. Go bug and flying ants. Sweet. That works out nicely. Hold on. Okay. Had to check just to make sure it wasn't, you know, the Ijurak. It'll do that. It'll pretend to be something that's already in your deck. You came upon the old woodcarver who fixed her intense gaze upon you. After an overlong moment of silence, she moved to offer her carvings. Best strat for this is to make 1 or 2 overpowered cards and taking little cards or deleting them or taking magpies. I can see that. That makes pretty reasonable sense. We'll take a bughead. The gray-haired woman silently collected her carvings and left. Okay, and now we gotta do another totem battle. Let's go. No items. It's a little sketchy, but I think we can pull it off. Should be fine. Right. Okay. And we'll put one... yeah. I'll put a flying ant right here. And we will have to pass the turn. Can't do anything else. Yeah. Probably not the best choice of all time, but that's fine. I feel like I've already lost this battle. Huh. Well, let's try. We're gonna try. All right. Yeah. Right. Okay. So we gotta take a squirrel. Okay, I got an idea. This might be really risky. 2, 1, 2. Oh, I'm dead, aren't I? No, wait, I won't be dead because I'll be dealing 4 right off the bat. So we go up 4, then we go down 3, and then we can chump block the elk for the rest of the game, and then it should work out. Right, so we go up 4. We're gonna go down 3. That's fine. Okay, so now the rest of this game is just, we just gotta chump block the elk over and over again. And it should be fine. Right, right. Okay. Yeah, we got this. Alright, that's it. There you go! That's how you do it! Hey, what's up, Gerthulu? How you doing, Home Slice? 2 events to make them useful, whereas if you think you can pick cards, Clover, and quit return glitch? I don't know about that. I guess that's kind of like abusing the autosave mechanic, right? I'm not super into that kind of stuff, but I get it. Like, if you're... Because, like, so... I know that, like, if you're gonna, like, really try hard enough, like, just to win for the sake of winning, then, like, yeah, you can abuse stuff like that if you want to. But I play this game for the fun of it. So, like, whatever kind of, like, you know, however the dice may roll is kind of how I play the game. Like, for example, I've had a couple of games where I didn't add up the points to be a complete challenge. So, like, in other words, if I beat it, I wouldn't move on to the next round. I did that a couple of times, obviously, but I would just play it for the sake of playing it, is what I'm saying. Okay, we have 4 teeth, so we'll take a wolf pelt. There we go. And that'll be it. Much appreciated. Okay, let's take a look at, right. Yeah. Okay. I know what to do. See, this is why pelts are good, because, so, like, I don't want to put any... Well, actually... That actually might be an alright play. I was thinking that, like, I would put the skunk ability on one of the pelts. And then I'd get, like, a free stink, as well as I don't have to worry about putting bad abilities on my current cards. But I'm thinking I could sack the Ant Queen and put its ant summoning ability onto the flying ant. And that might end up being better. But I kind of want to keep all these doubles for, like, better abilities in the future. So I think what I'm actually going to do... You guys are going to see some wacky stuff. Here we go. Let's see what my options are. Okay, so I think I'm going to sacrifice the skunk and put it on the wolf pelt. There we go. So not only do I now have a free stink card, so, like, I can put it out, it becomes a chump blocker, and it lowers the power of whatever is in front of it, but also, if I get to the pelt guy, he will give me more for it because it has an ability attached to it. This is why I like pelts. See, I could find utility in things that seem useless. Using the spleen of cards again, I see. Yes, indeed. Yeah, for the harder challenges, I use it, otherwise I don't. Also, I'm a tryhard. That's okay, it's alright. Dude, you play however you want to play. That's the beauty of the game. We can all be whoever we want to be, and we can all play however we want to play. I personally just like playing the game for the purpose of playing the game, and I want them to throw all of the challenges at me as best as they possibly can. That's usually how I like to play. So, I don't mind losing. Like, losing is okay to me. That's just part of how the game is played, you know? That bull's a problem. That guy... Okay, so the way that we're going to want to do this is we're going to want the flying ant over here, and we're going to want the rabbit pelt over here, and we're going to have to pass the turn. Right. Okay. Yeah. Right, he's gonna go for the fur, so I don't have to worry about that. So we'll take the squirrel, we'll have one free turn for a free point of damage. Okay. And now we need to actually worry about being able to block the guy. So we're gonna take a card. Hey, that's not bad. I'm worried about my flying ant, though, because he's probably going to die next turn. Okay, so... I could take 3... Oof. I could take 3 and survive it, I get the flying ant out, and then try to chump block for the rest of the fight. The only problem, though, is that this bull's going to push the tree aside, and he's going to hit the flying ant, which is going to put me back into a not-so-great position. So we're going to put that there. Put the flying ant over here. And there's our spare flying ant. Right. Yeah. Alright, we're gonna have to take 3, but we can come back with 4, which should balance the scale? Oh, that's right! The stupid tree! Okay. So... Okay. The flying ant will block it, so we won't take 3s, but I can deal 6 this turn. So that should put us ahead for, like, 1 turn. And then we can chump block for the rest of the fight. Right. Okay. That worked out better than I thought it would. Is he... Oh, that's why, because he can block flying types. Alright. So, now it's just... I'm just gonna kill this guy. Like, he can't do anything anymore. I didn't even really need to draw a card, I guess. Yeah. So there you go. Hey, welcome back, Bo Falcon. Good to see you. Second to last challenge is a doozy. The last one is the best, though. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Block the ant and die. That's true. I don't really have anything I want to give up right now. So we're going to go this direction, and then we're going to swoop around for the totems. There you go. And usually this is nice because a lot of the time these boulders have bugs under them, which is great. Show me where to strike! Alright, I always like the left boulder. That's pretty damn good! If we can get a mycologist, that'll be really strong with combined with the other one. Damn it! I ain't in it for strange environments! Alright, give me that. I will happily take that flying ant with item search. Alright, let's see if we can get a good totem going here. You haven't gotten to yet, don't worry, I won't spoil. It's all good. You came upon the old woodcarver who fixed her intense gaze upon you. After an overlong moment of silence, she moved to offer her carvings. Oh! That can carry me probably through the rest of the game if I want it to. Let's go! You hunched down to place her offering in your pack. When you looked up again, the ancient woman had vanished. That's a powerful totem. So now we've got... Ooh, and we have a chance at another powerful totem. Let's see what we get. I'm gonna say the same old shit that I always say. It's all about that crazy old woman and her damn wood carvings. No. Ooh. I'll take it just to have it. Maybe I'll use it, maybe I won't. But for right now, we're going to stick to the hive, because that's really strong, so. You hunched down to place her offering in your pack. When you looked up again, she was gone. She was gone. Alright, let's go! I don't have any items, so this is going to be a really risky fight. But we could probably pull it off. I mean, we got a hive totem, so that's pretty good. Alright, here we go. Trapper sat hunched beside one of his traps, slowly cranking it open. He gingerly removed a mangled hair from the steel teeth, but left the trap unhinged. Alright, let's go. I'm afraid I must be skinning you today. The bees or insects will have that too, yeah. Yeah, it's pretty dang freaking strong, to be honest. Ooh, stinky wolf pelt. Yay me. I'll probably put it in front of this guy. Yeah. Right. Okay. So I will put a wolf pelt over here. And I could go for the queen. She's got a bigger booty. She definitely has a bigger, nicer, fatter booty. So I think that's what we're gonna do. So that means she could take a few hits before she goes down. Let's put her over here. There we go. And I probably should have gone for the damage, but it's fine. Because we're gonna get bees. That's the goal. We need bees right now. Alright. Okay. Yeah, that hurts, but that's okay. This is totally okay. We got this under control, guys. I will take a squirrel. And we are going to put the flying ant over here. Just like that. And let's see. Yeah, we're gonna get some ant action go. Oh wait, let's let the bee die to the leaping trap. That's what I want to do. I don't want to lose all my ants right away. So let's go ahead and get that done. Right, and then the bee dies, which is fine. And take a squirrely squirrel, and we're gonna even out the damage here. Very nice. Haha! Take that, jerkwad. And we will go for the worker ant over here. There we go. Sadly, I will be losing my ant queen, but I can handle that. That's not a big problem. Yeah. That's okay. There we go. And we're going to need a squirrel. So let's just go ahead and pass the turn. There we go. She thick dough! Hell yeah, showed. Hell yeah. The skinning knife turns. Alright. Let's trade. Cool. Well, I want to keep my stinky pelt. Well, he's gonna take my stinky pelt. That's fine. Ooh, a flying ant. I'll take the flying ant. Yeah, give me that. Oh, right. But know this, the rest will stay. That's fine. I'll take the hand tentacle. I'll take the hand tentacle. And I will take the mantis. There we go. Not so strange if you know what you're doing like I do, because I'm clearly a pro at this game. All these wonderful, wonderful hand tentacles. I need to take a card. Alright. And I want to get out one of these hand tentacles. So that's what I'm going to do. First I'm going to get the flying ant out so we can get our damage boosted. And let's get that nasty, nasty hand tentacle out there. There we go. He's small right now, but he's going to get bigger, I promise. Yeah, get wrecked. Yeah, get out of here. Get out of here, son! Get out! Get out of here, pelt man! Pelt lady, pelt thing. Okay. I also love how the flying cards make, like, card flappy noises. That always makes me laugh. Your lives are restored. Let's go! Oh, I did that without items. It's really risky, though. Perhaps one of these will entice you. Let's see. A Gek, Child 13, and a Dows. So that's difficult. Probably Gek or Child 13.
It's free real estate.
You're right, it is free real estate. Thank you, Esperanto. He says, well, hello again. Good to see you, buddy boo. Glad to have you in here. Thank you for the it's free real estate. Thank you for the free real estate. So I actually like Gek a lot. I've been playing off camera with the Gek a few times. He gets crazy, scary, powerful sometimes. So, I don't know. I don't know which one I want. I think I might take Child 13 just so I have a renewable resource. Even though Gek is really enticing, I don't really have any abilities that I can paste onto him right now. So if I find another Gek later on when I have better abilities to paste on him, I will take him next time. But for now, we're going to take the Child 13. Because that's a renewable resource, and I like that. What the Daze does? Oh, the Dows? Yeah, it makes bells. It's, it puts, basically like pelts next to it, essentially. Like, you put it out, and then it puts a bell on its left, and it puts a bell on the right. I don't know if it does anything else other than that. So if it does, I know that there's like some hidden like lore stuff that revolves around it, but I don't know if it has any secret abilities or not. Like I know most of the rare cards have secret abilities attached to them, but I don't know if the Dows actually does or not. Child 13 is an elk. That is weird. Yes, he is. If I remember correctly, he has hooves in the art. When you see him in flying mode, he's got hooves, if I remember correctly. Doesn't the Gex save you money on insurance? By switching to Geico? Let me see. Okay. So we're on a new map. Air grew thick with moisture. The buzzing and chirping of insects drowned out the sound of your footfalls. You beheld the wetlands. Okay, so I'm not worried about totems right now. I really want items, so I'm thinking I'm going to go the item route. I wouldn't mind a sigil card, but I don't need one. I kind of want to get raw cards with raw, like, you know, fresh abilities to paste onto other cards. I don't have, like, a Death Touch or a Ringworm to put in the campfire. So we're going to go for a random card, and we're going to stock up on items because I'm a little nervous going this long without items. So, hey, what's up, Rebecca? Good to see you. Also, we have DLG. Even though I said your comment, I didn't realize who I was saying the comment of. But good to see you, DLG. Yes, but it also, when it chimes die, it attacks the enemies that kill them? I did not know that. That's really interesting. I will keep that in mind in the future. But yeah. Okay, we got a hand. Ooh, a Ringworm! I kind of actually do need that, and it's decent in my bug deck because it'll make bees! So we're gonna take the Ringworm. And let's go! Ooh, that's, I'll take the skinning knife. I'll take the black goddess. And that's all I get! Oh, that's right, because I'm only allowed to have 2 items, right? Yeah. I have the challenge mode on where I can only have 2 items instead of 3. Totem battle, baby! Because they're all totem battles all the time. Except for the boss battles. I think the boss battles are not totem battles, though, right? The chimes get the Dao sigil. That's interesting. Did not know that. Okay. Worker ants, ringworm. Okay. How do I want to do this? I think I want the big booty. So we're gonna go for the big booty. Throw down a squirrel, grab the black goddess, throw down the black goddess, and we're gonna get that big booty ant queen in play, baby! So we get some bees! And an ant. That is also nice. Let's go! Yeah, suck it. Yeah, hit me! Yes! Bees! So many bees! Alright. So, we're gonna take a squirrel. And we are going to... Actually... I'm gonna put an ant over here. And then I'm going to play a bee! So many bees! Sweet. Alright. Let's go! Get out of here, son! Get out of here! Don't even at me, bro. Don't even at me. Unless you are currently watching this stream, you should go over to my Twitter and at me. Random card or a sigiled card? Let's get a sigiled card. Let's try to get a sigiled card. I'm down for one. I'm down for a sigiled card. Alright. Blood. Sigils, which is maybe the one we'll go for, and health. Yeah, we're gonna want to go for sigils. Yeah, for sure, for sure. Alright. Let the trial of wisdom begin. Okay, we're good. We're good. We got a total of 5 sigils, baby. Baby. Trial was passed. Alright, come on. Ooh. This one. This one's so good. Oh, this sparrow is so good. Give me that. I want it. I want it. It has hive attached to it, so whenever it gets struck, it makes bees! And it also comes back from the dead, which means it'll make bees that also come back from the dead, and it'll also come back from the dead to make more bees! So genius. Hey, what's up, Desolator? Good to see you, buddy boo. Oh, okay. I read that, Shout. It's all good. It's all good. This is the game that makes Habs yell, bees! Hell yeah. Bees, bees, bees! Everybody loves the bees! My doggo is cute. Thank you, Desolator. Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate you. Doggers is poggers. Hell yeah. Geez, how are you this lucky? I'm just good. I'm just a professional. I have RNGesus on my side. I trust and believe in RNGesus. The warm light of a campfire was a welcome sight, though the 10 hungry eyes around it dampened the greetings.
When a creature by the fire enhances its power,
said one. Alright. Hey, you guys hungry for a ringworm? Shit's delicious, yo! Let's go! No, by all means, help yourselves. Help yourselves, guys. Okay. You guys enjoyed that? I hope you enjoyed that. I hope it's very nice and tasty. And give me the bones. I didn't even know ringworms had bones. Here, keep the bones. Alright, totem battle time. Let's go. RNB's us. Mothman shirt, but it's a bee. Alright, so we're dealing with bugs, double ant action and a ringworm, and they all move to the side, but they won't be able to move too much. We got a skinning knife on our side, which will come in a pinch if we need it. And... well, obviously we're going to want Child 13 going off in a bound and doing his good old amazing Child 13 business. And we're gonna want to pelt for sure. We can afford to take like 2 damage in the beginning, but after that, we're not gonna want to take too much damage. So, yeah, that's all I got for now. Yeah, it's a little risky, but we can do it. Yeah, that's very risky. Okay, so we will take a squirrely. Squirrely! And we're gonna put the squirrely there. And we're gonna play the Ant Queen. There we go. Now we got some damage on the board. And honestly... 1, 3, 2, 1... 2, 4... yeah, so I have to kill one of these guys. I'm going to kill this worker ant over here. He's a problem. And then I can handle the toad. And I get a pelt! So that's actually convenient for me. So I'll play the pelt right there. And we're gonna pass the turn. There we go. That gets us back into a more comfortable space. Bees! That's okay. Okay. So, well, I want a squirrely. Squirrely! And I want... oh, wait. I want a worker ant over here. And then a bee! Yeah, get out of here, son. Get out of here! Uh-oh. Yeah, that's a bit of a problem. But that's okay. That's alright. I got bees for days! So many bees! Alright, this time we're gonna draw a card. God, that sparrow is so good. I don't think anybody can block it. Yeah. Nobody's gonna be able to block that. I mean, it's like, I might as well just play all the bees, you know? Like, the sparrow's not gonna be able to do much for me right now, because he doesn't have anybody that blocks flyers. So it's like, just play the bees. Bees! Get out of here! My bee onslaught is unstoppable! I am truly a force to be reckoned with. This guy will give me pelts. Yeah, we could take some pelts, I guess. I mean, I kind of want cards. I kind of, like... I kind of want some cards. Let's get some cards. I'd rather have cards. Nope! Direwolf. Oh, yeah, it's one of the new ones. The loyal direwolf pup. The bone it digs up will be the first of many to meet its teeth. So this guy's kind of cool. The direwolves. So like, the direwolf pup transforms into a direwolf, and the direwolves have the ability to attack twice on a single target. So it's like proper double strike. So like, there's the bifurcated strike, which goes 2 different directions. But the double strike on, like, a direwolf is proper double strike hitting a single target. So, I might take the Kingfisher. So, if anybody's curious, a really interesting strategy that I've learned that's really simple, like, it's not OP, but it's really strong. Like, it's not, like, busted broken. But it's, like, a nice strategy to use to, like, gain some really scary board presence, is you take a Kingfisher, and then you sacrifice it and put its abilities on, like, an Ant Queen. And that makes Ant Queens really scary. Like, they actually get really scary if you put, like, Kingfisher, like, the dive and the fly, on an Ant Queen. So, even though I am kind of into the idea of having a direwolf pup, I think I'd rather take the Kingfisher to paste its abilities onto the Ant Queen. So, I'm gonna go with the Kingfisher here. So, and that's perfect. There we go. Now I can sack it. I almost, yeah, it's fine. So we'll sack the Kingfisher, and we're gonna put it on the Ant Queen. Trust me, this is pretty strong. Like, I've played around with this a couple times, and it's not busted. It's just really strong. Like, that's all it is. So, I'm cool with that. So, there we go. Very simple combo that's very decent. Okay, so Totem Battle, cards, and then a sack. Do I have anything to sack? I don't. So I don't want to go that direction. So we're going to go this way instead. We're going to do a Totem Battle, and then we can get, like, a Tribe card, and then we can get another Totem, I guess. So, because I don't want to sack anything to the Bone Lord. I don't have any cards to give up. I mean, I do, but I don't want the Bone Lord to take anything that I need. So, he's so cute, though! Look at him! So small and bloodthirsty. The puppers, yeah. Everybody wants me to take the doggo. I know, I'm sorry, guys. It's just that, like, the Kingfisher is just... His abilities are really good on Ant Queens. Like, that's why I took the Kingfisher. If I see the pop, I might take him next time. We'll see. Double Strike, Bifurcated, and Trifurcated are all stacked, so you can theoretically have a guy. I actually didn't know that the Bifurcated and Trifurcated can go on top of each other. I legit did not know that you could do that. That's really cool. I'm gonna remember that, because I didn't think that those work together like that. What has he got? Stinky bugs? Yeah, he's got stinky bugs. Okay, so we've got this really strong sparrow. And we'll we'll want to put a pelt in front of the skink. Okay. And then put him there. And then I will be putting the sparrow over here. Yeah. And then we'll put the rabbit pelt over here so that the skink will not hit me. So there you go. Not bad, not bad. Oh, that's right. Well, it's still nice to have a sparrow that I can use for stuff. Because he's got sticky bags! Okay, so I will draw a regular card. I will... That didn't go quite the way that I thought it was going to go, to be honest. But I can stop the next flying ant. I won't be able to stop that flying ant. But I'll kill it! So that works out. Okay. We'll put the wolf pelt there. And I probably shouldn't have done that, but whatever. I'm living my best life. Don't challenge me. I know what I'm doing. Yeah, 1 to 2. Alright. Yeah. Yeah, that's not so good. Am I gonna lose this fight? Alright, let's see. Okay, if I can get some bees going, I might have a chance. No, because he'll hit me for 4. If he hits me for 4, I'm dead. Oh, wait. If I put the flying ant where the turtle is, then I can balance out the damage by 2 points. And he won't be able to kill me. And then I can play the sparrow again elsewhere. It would have been better if I put the wolf pelt by the flying ant. That would have been smarter. Alright, well, I'll try my best. I don't know if I'm going to be able to pull this off, though. Yeah. Hold on. By 1 point. No, he'll still kill me. Or will he? I'll take 4. I'll deal 1 damage. And then he'll deal 4. I can last 1 more turn, basically. I can live for like 1 more turn. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah. This is really, really risky. Yeah. Okay. 2. So if I put this one over here, yeah, the stink is what's going to kill me. I can't block the 4. Yeah, I think I've lost this game. I don't think there's anything I can do about it. Like, I mean, I don't think I have any cards available to me that can win me this game at this point. Let's see. I mean... Yeah. Yeah. Sadly, I don't think I can do this. I'm like, my brain is like, I'm thinking really hard, but I think I'm screwed at this point. Yeah. Yeah, it's over, guys. I can't do anything. Hey, Zoo, good to see you. Good to see you. Bees are free to sack. Yeah, I know. But, deal 1. Yeah, I'm screwed. I can't do anything. Yeah. That's just one of those games where it's just like I couldn't, like, I mean, I just couldn't do it. Yeah. Oh well. I have one more life, but that still sucks really bad. Oh yeah, so Zoo, all the battles are totem battles, except for boss fights. Bugs, please. Sweet. Another flying ant. Yeah, it happens. It happens.
The decrepit woodcarver appeared before you. She moved with a certain vigor in spite of her considerable age.
You again? Hey!
These are not very good totems. I'll take the wolf head, I guess. There we go. So I've actually beaten the challenge mode with all totem battles before. It's not the first time I've done this. It's just very difficult. Like, don't get me wrong, it's very difficult. But I have beaten it before with all totem battles, so I know I can do this. Yeah, I hunched down and picked up the offering. Thank you. She's gone. I get it. I know your ways. Stall with squirrels and sparrow. I just couldn't recover enough, like, of my creatures to do it. The mole is good. It's okay. I mean, it's alright. It's not terrible. Yes, items! I need items! Give them to me! Removal. Wait, did I have items? I had bones! Oh, but I can't use bones because I don't have any creatures that can get me bones. By the way, I haven't looked over here. Elk and mantis, okay. Maybe I'll be able to accomplish that. I have not been able to get any of those, like, combos down with the frame or whatever. Yeah, I know, it's really gross, Zoo. It's all totem battles. Except for the boss fights. The boss fights are not totem battles. That is an option that I could do if I wanted to, though.
A rotten scent caused you to retch. Doubled over, a mucky boot entered your field of view. You looked up to behold an unnaturally large figure. You bring fresh fish. Easy choose.
Alright. Got a stinky pelt. We need to be smart about our stinky pelts this time. So, right away, I do actually want that stinky pelt right there. And we are going to go ahead and put in a flying ant over here. And I will take those bones, because those bones are useless to me. And we'll pass a turn. Right, okay, so he's already causing trouble here. Okay, so we want to take a squirrel, but we're going to give up the pelt. We're going to put it over here so that he blocks his own kingfisher. There we go. Right, it's going to hit me for 1, that's fine. And then it's gone. Cool beans, yo! Cool beans! Alright. Ooh, fecundity squirrel. Yes, please! I mean, fecundity ant, not squirrel. Durr. Alright, put him right there. And we will pass a turn. Right. That's fine. And how about you take this squirrel over here? Go for it, buddy! It'll be fine! Help yourself! Have it! Oh, well, never mind. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine! I got this under control. He won't be able to do anything, actually. That's kind of funny. We'll take a squirrel, and we'll put a flying ant over here, and then we'll put a bee here, and then now we just win the game, basically. He won't be able to do anything. Yeah. In the words of the Stoat, total misplay. It's true.
Total misplay.
Good fish. Oof. Reignite.
Cool beans.
Perhaps one of these will entice you?
Maybe. What do you got? Okay. So, I actually played the Long Elk a while ago, and I remembered its ability incorrectly. It's not that it gains more power based on how much open board space it has. What it actually does, and I'm sorry that I misremembered, what it does is as it moves across the battlefield, it makes more of its neck. So, like, it'll, like, move a space over, and then in the space that it was in previously, it will drop a 0-1, like, elk neck. So, it's okay, I guess. You know, I think I'll take another Child 13. I'm thinking I might do that. I don't really know if I want to douse. Oh! That's not a douse. Do you guys see that that's not a douse? You guys see that, right? It's not a douse. We're taking it. Tricky. Yeah. It's not a douse. Oh, you guys saw it before I did. You guys are keen. You guys are very peachy keen.
You heard the howling of wolves greeting the morning sun. The sight of a nearby coyote caused you to quicken your pace. You'd reached the woodlands.
Alright, so hold on. Check this out, guys. Yeah, there he is. There he is in all of his grand, stupid, nasty, evil glory. This guy is so strong. He is so bogusly strong. Trust me. He's bogus strong. Okay. So, I think I'm going to trade my pelts. I have a bunch of pelts. I want to give them up. So, let's see if we get something good here. Hey, what's up, Cinda? How you doing, buddy boo? It clones a pelt. It clones a bunch of different things. And like I said, like, it gets really stupid good. Like, it can also make copies of other cards in your deck when you are mid-battle. I seen it.
I seen it.
I'm gonna take an ant. None of these abilities are anything I really want on any of my other cards. So, I'm gonna take the ant. Yeah, see, this is why you sigil your cards. Like, you sigil... If you have a chance to sigil pelts, it's worth it. This is why it's worth it. Because it gives you more powerful... ooh, an alpha grizzly bear. I kind of want the corpse maggots, though. Corpse maggots is really good. I mean, I can't put its ability on somebody else, though. That kind of sucks. But if I can get another one, I could combine them into something scarier. Cuckoo is also pretty good, too. Cuckoo's a little risky, though. I found out that it can actually get you killed. So it has this ability where when a card bearing the sigil is played, an egg is created on the opposing space. So normally, like, it's got like a 1 in, like, it's got like a 3 out of 4 times. Like, majority of the time, it drops an egg that's, like, broken, and the opponent can't use it for anything. And it just basically prevents them from putting in new cards. But every once in a while, it'll drop an egg that turns into a raven. And then that raven will kill you, because it's done that to me before. So, Cuckoo's risky business, even though it's pretty good. Oh, really? Are you sure? I thought that putting... Well, even so, I don't care. I don't care. I'll use my pelts how I want to use my pelts. I don't care if I wasted the sigil on the pelt. I don't care. I do what I want! I do what I want! I will take the corpse maggots, though. Finding all the mistakes at work. Oh, okay. That sucks, Cinder. Hope you're doing alright. No, so, yeah, I know that, like, outside of the fight, like, God, I wish I recorded that stuff. So, like, let me kind of give you some context about what I mean when I said the guy clones your cards, okay? So, like, because it's something that you have to see happen to understand. So, I did a fight, which I won with. I think I won, like, round 4 with this fight. So, I did a fight where I had the guy who shapeshifts in my deck. And I had a totem that made it so that when you go into your deck, like, I mean, when I had a totem that basically says whenever you play a card, you search your deck for a card, okay? So instead of, like I would play an insect, and then that insect would allow me to search my deck for any card I want, right? The card, like, this guy right here, what he would do is he would take on the shape of, like for example, like, I have my flying ants, right? So what he would do is he would look like one of my flying ants, okay? And I'd be like, oh, well, I know that flying ant is it's pretending to be the flying ant, but it's not actually the flying ant, okay? Like, I know that. So I would go in and I would grab it, and I'd be like, well, I would prefer to have a flying ant, but also, if he transforms into his normal self, that's fine too, okay? So then I would play it, right? And it would come out as a flying ant. And then, because of my totem, it would have me go and search my deck for another card, okay? Because all my bugs were doing that. And then, when I would search my deck again, I would see another flying ant that was an exact copy of the 2 that I already had out on the battlefield, despite the fact that I already had the one on the battlefield that's the original, and I had the one that was the other creature pretending to be the one on the battlefield. So it would literally clone itself. And I was able to do that over and over and over again. I swear to God, like, I'm actually angry at myself that I didn't record the fight so that I could prove it. But if I can get, like a totem or, like, cards that'll allow me to search the deck, I will prove it. I will prove it, because I swear to God it's a mechanic. I swear to God, it was cloning my cards in battle. It won't do it outside of battle, but it will do it when you're fighting with the deck. I swear to God, I'm not lying about that. Oh, it's a glitch? Okay, well then there you go. I figured that it was either like an actual mechanic or it was probably a bug or something like that. So there you go. But that's what it would do. Yeah. Well, I mean, and you're saying about, like, otherwise what would be the point of wolf pelts? Well, I just assumed that it would just get you, like, better quality cards in general, not necessarily sigiled cards. You know, so it's whatever. Like, you could be all mad about it, but, like, it's fine. Like, I mean, I'm sorry I made a mistake, but, you know, whatever. I guess I'll... Well, I have to do... Okay, so we'll get some items. And then I'll probably grab some more cards. Squirrel, please. Alright. No, the clones would be in the deck, and then I could grab them from the deck and put them in my hand. I mean, I don't know how it functions, but that's just what he would do. Like I said, if I can find a way to recreate it, which I could, like, I think I have a chance to go and get another totem soon. If I can find the totem that allows you to search your deck for whatever, like, I will prove it. He does make clones of your cards. Like, I've seen it. Like, he will do it. Okay, so... yeah. Alright. Get that child 13 out. And... Oh! Hello, Ijarak. Good to see you, buddy. Okay. Well, I mean, that actually kind of foils some of the plans that I had, but that's fine. So I guess in that case, I'll take the squirrel. And we will go ahead and put the flying ant out. I was not expecting that to be the Izurak. I was actually hoping it was going to be my child 13. Alright. Well, he might be dead, actually. Oh, wait, no, it's got to be 6, not 5. Oh, wait, no, it is 5, but I'm always 1 point behind. Okay. Oh, you're dead, dude. I don't even need to play anything anymore. You're dead. Yeah, it's over. Yeah. Bye. Oh, were you questioning? Were you saying WTF was that? The Izurak? Yeah, he's weird. He's very weird. He does all sorts of weird stuff. This guy right here. He's a weirdo. Trust me, he's very, very strange. Pelts or cards? Pelts or cards? Pelts or cards? I kind of want to put a sigil on my Ant Queen or my other flying ant. Oh. I have more flying ants than I thought I had. Huh. Weird. Let's try and see if we can get a good card. Beehive is decent, but I don't really need it because all my creatures have Beehive, so let's try something else. I wouldn't mind a Hand Tentacle. I'll take the Hand Tentacle. Give me that. The red text hop on screen? Oh, yeah, that's the... Yeah, so, it's part of the challenge mode. They're letting me know that the challenge activates. So I'm doing a run where all battles are totem battles, so whenever I transition to a new map, it'll bring up the red text and let me know that all the battles are totem battles. Whenever I get into an item screen, it'll bring up that red text to let me know that I'm only allowed to have 2 items instead of 3. And there's all sorts of... Every time a challenge triggers, that red text pops up. So that's what that is. This one time Hobbs plays Inscryption and weird creepypasta stuff went down without filming. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just so addicted to the game. Like, it's like, I'll just play it a little bit. I'll just play it a little bit off camera. It's fine. It's fine. It's totally okay. After an overlong moment of silence, she moved off her carpet. All right, what do you got? Stuff that I don't care about. All right, I'll take the Elkhead. And we're just going to keep running insects. Here we go.
Gray-haired woman silently collected her carvings and left.
Okay, so we can choose between a totem battle or a totem battle. Random cards or... I think I want to go this way. Because I kind of want to get a tribal card. Let's go! Sweet. 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 Yeah, so the red text is letting me know right there that the challenge triggered that makes my scale go down 1 point. Okay, well... Let's go for... Ooh! Bleh! Bleh! Oh god, why? Yeah, it's some sketchy stuff that I don't like. We'll have to kill that with the scissors. Because there's no way I'll be able to survive that. That'll probably kill me if I'm not careful. So... we will put the flying ant over here. And... I will... Ugh, I don't even want that. Can I cut it? Like, when, yeah, okay, so I can't. So I have to take 3 damage no matter what, which really sucks. It won't kill me. It won't kill me, but it is sketchy as hell. Yeah. I'll be literally 1 point from death. Oh, that sucks so bad. Did I lose already? Did I already lose? I think I've already lost. How many candles do I have? Oh, I have to draw a card. I think I've already lost, you guys. See, that's the thing. It's like, when you can come into a battle, like, it's turn 2 and I've already lost, like, that's RNG, baby! Like, that's RNG. Oh, I have 2 candles! Okay, so we can lose this. That's okay. We can lose this if we have to. I don't want to lose this, but it looks like I'll probably have to. So we're gonna cut this guy. Okay. And then we will put a squirrel over here. And we'll pass a turn. Right. Oh, God. Yeah, well, hey, bees to give me items! That's right! That's right. Ugh, yuck. Yeah. That does not feel good. If I take a squirrel... That's gonna be 2 damage on the board. That's gonna be 4. And that'll give me an item. There's a chance I could get scissors. Maybe I should try to minimize as much damage as possible for right now. Corpse maggots are flying. Yeah. If I take a squirrel, I could get the flying ant and have the bee for blocking. So let's try that. This guy over here. Throw him in here. I could also try to sacrifice the bee for another flying ant to get in a little bit of extra damage. Let's see what the bee gets me. Black Goddess. Fine. Whatever, man. Yeah. Alright, so that'll give me 5? Yeah, let's see what happens. Yeah. Okay. That's not so bad. That could have gone a lot worse. We're gonna draw a regular card. Definitely keeping on my toes here, guys, because this battle is not in my favor in the slightest. Like, not at all. Might just be better. I think I just gotta go bees. I think that's the way I gotta do this. I think maybe I'll be able to maintain this if I just keep playing all my bees. Hey, look, it's a double flying bee! It's a bee that flies twice. Alright. Okay. And there we go. Alright. Let's try it. I think I might be able to maintain this. I pulled that victory out of my ass, man. Wow. Way to go, bees, huh? Yeah, everybody thought I was gonna die. Ratherwood's like, you dead, bro. Those bees saved my sweet, sexy, spicy booty. That is for sure. Yeah. Nice, you lucky. I mean, yeah. I don't know, I guess... RNGesus, he's very finicky. He's very finicky. Okay. Well, Bucky's, please. Ugh, worker ant. Alright, fine. That's fine. Better than nothing. And he'll give me a pack rat, which is actually not that bad. I'll take a pack rat.
All full, but...
Yeah, I'll take a pack rat. Give me a pack rat. Yeah, boy. Oh, yeah, boy. Fecunda bees! Yes, bees! Shode says, well played. Why, thank y'all. Thank y'all. I mean, I kind of like... I mean... I played smart, but admittedly I got really lucky. Like, super, super lucky. Yes! This Ant Queen is actually really strong. Okay, so... I want that Ant Queen, to be honest. So that's how we're gonna play this one. I don't like that. Yeah. Alright, well, I'm gonna play one of these Black Goddesses. And we're gonna get in the Ant Queen. Sweet! Yes, give it to me. Give it to me! It might have been better to have it on the Porcupine, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, because Porcupine's got that big fat booty. Well, it's fine. It's fine for right now. Not a big deal. Oh, well, it wouldn't matter because she couldn't block the Porcupine anyways because of the diving mechanic. Okay, so I've got some options here. And definitely going to go for that sweet fecundity flying ant. Thank you very, very much. Probably should have played it in front of the Raven. It's fine. It's not a big deal. And we will pass the turn. Okay. Right. That's okay. Let's go for a squirrel. And put it over here. Right there. Oh, the bird stinks! Damn, bird, you stink! You stinky bird! You stink, bird! Stinky ass bird. Thank you. There we go. And... Hey! Let's go! Get out of here, son! Get out of here! Use Goddess! Fecunda bees! Fecunda bees. Alright, let me check my cards real quick. Okay. So, probably one of the best options here is to put Pack Rat onto Ant Queen or Flying Ant. That'll probably be the way to go. I think it'll be better on Flying Ant, actually. Yeah. Yeah, it probably will be better on Flying Ant. Just thinking here, just thinking. Or also... Wait a minute. Didn't I have 2 Child 13s? Wait a minute, didn't I take 2 Child 13s? I thought I had 2 Child 13s. Am I misremembering that? I don't remember. So I'm thinking that maybe it might be a good idea. I'm thinking, oh wait, I don't want to put Pack Rat on a Flying Ant because I already have a Flying Ant with Pack Rat ability. So I'm going to put Child 13 on... I'm going to sacrifice the Child 13. And I know, that's sketchy, but it's fine. I'm going to put it on the Flying Ant, probably. Maybe. Yeah. That does feel pretty good. I think I'm going to do that. Okay. So we're gonna go this direction. I only took one? Okay. Oh, you're right. I picked the Ijirak or whatever it's called. I don't need another ringworm. Huh. Maybe... Should I take the mantis? I'm thinking that maybe I'll take the mantis and I will possibly attach it to... I mean, mantis is just good to have as a mantis. Yeah, I'll just take the mantis. Why not? And we're gonna go this way. Okay. So here's my plan. Here's my plan. My hot, sexy, delicious, tasty, amazing, steamy pile of plan. I'm gonna put Child 13 here, and I'm gonna grab one of these flying ants and sack it. Right. Because, I mean, even though Child 13 is decent, it's always only going to be 2 power at maximum when it transforms. So it's better to just go ahead and put it on the flying ant because the flying ant's power will scale. Alright, okay. Fecundity ant with pack rat. I don't have any other fecundity cards other than the one that's already sigiled, and you can't sack a previously sigiled card for another sigil on a card. You would have to, what I want to do is, here's kind of what I want to do. So I kind of, like, ideally, what I really want is I want to get my hands on a cockroach. So if I can get my hands on a cockroach, or an Ouroboros would be fine too. I could take the cockroach or the Ouroboros and then sack it to put on like one of the flying ants, and then combine the flying ant with the cockroach ability with the flying ant that has fecundity. And then it gets bogus. Like that's how you get some seriously gnarly power. So that's ideally what I want to do. This flying ant with the infinite sacrifice is just really useful. Like, I don't really need to combine it with anything for it to be useful, so I'm just gonna have it that way. Boss fight! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Gold! I can smell it! Hell yeah, brother. Sweet. Okay. So, we got some options here. That's intimidating. But I can handle that. So, what we want to do is we're going to want this flying ant out over here, excuse me. Oh, I screwed that up. I should have used an item. Oh well, whatever, it's fine. I know, there's a misplay. Go ahead and put a point on misplay right there. So now we got 4 power on the board to start with, which is decent. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. And, ooh, that's a problem. So, okay, so we want a squirrel, and I got an interesting idea here. Oh wait, no, he's gonna kill everything, huh? He'll kill everything. Yeah. Okay. So what I was gonna do was cut up the adder and then hold off the wolf continuously. But he's gonna kill everything no matter what I do, because he's gonna, like, when he gets into his second phase, he's just gonna kill all my monsters. So what we want to actually do is we're just gonna hold off this wolf and just smack him in the face for 4 until we're done, basically. So that's gonna be the play here. Yeah. Right. Then I get a B. That's fine. And then we're gonna take a squirrel, and we're gonna hold off the wolf again, and throw the B up. And that should get us over into second phase. There we go. Alright, so now all my creatures will die. There's gold in them cards! I'm a dick! Ha har har! Jerkwad. But that's okay, we minimized the damage. Like, I, you know, made sure that I didn't waste everything in preparation for that to happen. We have a couple of turns. So, let's go ahead and just take a squirrel. And we're gonna pass a turn. Oh, no. Yeah, that's a problem. Okay, so, right off the bat, okay, we're going to take a squirrel. And we're gonna get rid of this guy. This guy's not... Well, actually... He's stuck on that. Oh, no, but he can move to different spaces. Right. So we actually want to get rid of him. We don't want him moving around on the board. And then we're going to put a squirrel here, put a squirrel there, and then sack them, put them there. Yeah, what? Hello, Isharak! Welcome back! I guess? I'm going to take this frozen opossum and delay the inevitable. And we're just gonna go. We'll see what happens. Right. Give me a squirrel. And let's go. Right. That's fine. I will take a regular card. I will throw down the squirrel. And... Ooh, you left yourself open, dude. That's not good. I will take this black goddess, sack the squirrel, throw him in. And throw in the pack rat. Get a free item. Ah! Take that! Let's go. Not bad. Oh good, you finally decided that you wanted to get rid of that gold nugget, huh? Here, deal with the squirrel. Have fun. Cards! Give me all the cards, baby! What do I got? Yeah, alright. You coward! That mule was the fans list! And why'd you put it on the board, dickwad? Got misplay on the Kaycee's mod, bingo. Yeah. That first, like that item thing, yeah, that was messy, I know. Nugs. So many bones that I have no use for.
Perhaps one of these will entice you.
Maybe. What you got? Long elk? Manus god? I mean, you kind of have to go for Manus god, right? I don't really need another Child 13. I mean, I really don't. I'll just take the Manus god. Manus god! For broken stupidness, let's go! Oh, is this the final map?
A moment.
Ooh, we're on the final map, boys and girls. Well, I guess I never did get that cock... Oh, wait, that wouldn't matter. Because I was thinking I should have taken the long elk and then sacked it. But the long elk doesn't have returns to hand. So that wouldn't matter. You know what I noticed, guys? We didn't get the mycologist through that entire playthrough. That is the first time that I have not encountered the mycologist once in the entire game. That was weird. Usually I run... Like, I had a run-in where, like, I had to deal with him, like, 4 or 5 times in a row. It was ridiculous. We can sack. We can gain items. Give up pelts, which I don't really have. Or we can go for a totem. Well, I mean, I don't need a totem. I don't need to give up pelts, because I don't really have pelts. So either items or sack. I don't really have anything that would benefit from sacking. I guess other than Mantis God. I could put, like, Mantis God's ability on, like, one of my ants, I suppose. It would probably be really good on a flying ant. That'd probably be a really good choice. And then I have 2 creatures that can gain me, like, items, I guess. So... yeah. Let's sacrifice the Mantis God and give it to one of the flying ants. No doubles? Who'd ever you? Yeah, no mushy guy. Yeah. Alright, so we're gonna give up the Mantis God. And we are going to throw it on our last flying ant. There we go! Yeah, that'll probably end up being pretty bogus, to be honest. Especially because the ants all scale and all that. Alright, let's go! Let's try it! Hopefully I can get some of my item creatures.
This will be your final test.
Alright.
2 flames will not suffice this time. I always cheat at this part. You know how I roll. But then again, you're a cheater too, so who are you to judge me? How dare you?
Alright, let's go. Sweet. Okay. Alright, so we've got some options here. Going to put out the flying ants, because I really want that. We're gonna put the flying ant right here. And then we're gonna put the regular worker ant right here. And the intention behind that is that the worker ant will strike first, so the Moleman will move here first. And then the flying ant will strike second, and then that'll put the Moleman, right in front of the Mantis God, so he can't summon the Mantis God. That's the intention behind that. Do I want to skip his first turn? You know what? I do want to skip his first turn. Right. Right. Okay. So, now I want a Squirrely. And I'm gonna keep it like this for right now. This feels pretty safe. I'm just thinking. Maybe I should put a... well, I don't really need the squirrel out right now. We'll hold on to the squirrel. Yeah. Okay. Right, so now the Mantis God is a problem. Okay. Okay. That's fine. Alright, so now we want to draw a card. Fecundity Flying Ant, not bad, not bad. And you know what? We're gonna get a hand tentacle going, because I want this Mantis God dead. I want him dead. And... right. I won't be able to deal with that guy. So let's try and minimize some of the damage here. So we're gonna play the bee on this side. That's 4 damage total. Okay, so if we get one more... actually... that'll be 2. So, 2, 2, and then... oh, but he's going to go down to 1. We're going to get that in our hand to make him bigger. And that way I can play... that'll be 1. Right. Okay. And then we're going to put him here. Right. That'll still keep him at a 3. Okay, we can do that. That's fine. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, what a jerk. What a jerk. Alright, well, that's okay. We can fix this. Whew. Okay, so we have 1 bee available, frozen opossum, which we can't sacrifice, and 1 flying ant. So I'm actually going to take the squirrel. We're going to throw the bee into play so we can get 1 damage on this guy. It's going to be bringing out another Mantis God, which is a problem. Right. It's 1 candle down. Okay. Right. Squirrel or regular card? Squirrel or regular card? Let's, we're gonna draw a card. Right. Okay. So those guys will come in. This one will be dead. So I'll have to take 2 to the face. But that guy's gonna have to bang his head against the gold nugget for a couple turns. It doesn't really matter. But I can get a bee in. No. Okay. We'll go past the turn. Aggro time walk, yes. You'll need it because Hobbs playing dirty. Exactly. Right. Okay, so he wants to steal something, and that's actually good for me, because that means I can push his cards off the board. So, we're going to take a squirrel. We're going to throw the squirrel probably in front of Burke. Yeah, we want Burke off the board, so you can have that. And I kind of want a higher power, but I can't really afford to get more power on the board right now. Especially not with the hook. So take 2. Okay, you know what? We'll put another squirrel here. So he's gonna push this guy off the board. This guy's gonna have to ram his head into that. Oh wait, no, he won't because the. Right. I'm gonna lose it all, aren't I? Yeah. All my creatures are gonna be dead before he hooks anything. Alright, let's just see what happens. Yeah. Oh, okay. I thought the hook happens after he attacks me, but I guess not. Yeah. Okay. So now we can get in some plays here. God, that Mantis is such a pain in the ass. Okay, we need to get Burke out of the way. So if I want to get Burke out of the way, but he can't block any of my creatures. We definitely need a squirrel. Let's throw the possum in front of Burke, and then we're gonna get this ant queen out here. She's gonna start messing stuff up. So yeah. Time for some nasty ant queen action. I'm gonna put the ant queen over here. Right. The Mantis will be able to hit her once, and then we'll be able to kill that Mantis next turn. Right. That's fine. Yeah. Yeah, okay, so then he'll have to take 1, which will put me forward. Mantis will deal 1 damage to the ant queen, 1 damage to the possum. Burke will slam his face into the possum. And then I'll have to take 2 from that jerkwad back there next turn. But I should be able to survive it. I should be able to survive it. Okay. Right. So I take 2. Oh, that was more than I thought. No! I forgot that the Ant Queen goes underwater. Oh. I forgot that the Ant Queen goes underwater. Oh, that feels so bad. I thought I totally had that under control, too. That feels so bad. All because I forgot about the dive sigil. That's the only reason I totally forgot about the dive sigil, so I made a terrible, terrible play. Ugh. Feels bad, yo. Alright, well there you go, guys. Yeah, I know. It's like, that's the thing about this game, like, you can literally forget, like, how one mechanic works for just, like, one turn, and then the whole game is over. Like, ugh. I feel so bad, man. I feel so bad. And I got so far in that run, too. I got all the way to the end. Well, we are kind of at the 2-hour mark here, so I guess I will kind of start to wrap this up a little bit here. But, yeah. I kind of wish that I could have shown you guys the craziness of the Ijarak. Because, like, the Ijarak clones cards. Like, there's, like, a bug or something. I thought it was a game mechanic, to be honest, but apparently it's probably a bug. But the Ijarak will clone your cards mid-battle. So, like, it won't clone your cards when you're, like, navigating the board and doing other things. But in mid-fight, like, it's a specific combo. Like, what you have to do, I really wish I recorded it. If I can pull it off again, I will record it so that you guys can see. But there's basically what I did was I had a combo where I was running bugs because bugs are awesome. And I had the totem that allows you to search your deck for any card anytime that a bug is summoned. And what would happen was I would play a bug, and then I would search my deck, and then I would find a copy, which would be the Ijarak, and then I would cast it. And then, because it would be a bug, it would make me search my deck again. And then I would find more copies of that same card, and it would just keep replicating itself over and over and over again until my whole board was just full of that one single card. So, but yeah, the Ijarak is ridiculous. Like, I don't know if they know that it bugs out like that, or maybe it's intentional. Maybe it actually is like an intentional mechanic or something. But it's a wacky, wacky card. Like, the Ijarak is so busted. Like, it's probably more busted than it's supposed to be, but it's pretty fun. Yeah, Cinder's like, sorry, man. It's okay. Like, to be honest, like, I've played this game so many times, like, the Kaycee's mod, and I've lost a lot. Like, I've lost... Like, a lot of the time, when I win, it's more of a surprise to me. Like, that's why I keep, like, when I'm playing it offline, like, when I'm not playing it on camera for you guys, I'm not expecting to win. Like, I'm just, like, playing because it's fun. And then I just so happen to luck sack my way into winning. But, like, I'll even play this game, like, where I don't meet all of the challenge requirements. And I'll just play because it's fun. Like, this game is, like, this is, in my opinion, the most fun digital card game I've ever played. Like, I could just play it nonstop. Like, I was up until, like, 3 in the morning last night playing this game nonstop, just, like, continuously. And I mean, I did unlock stuff. Like, I did progress and I did unlock things. But it was mostly not because I was expecting to win, but because I wanted to, like, I was like, oh, like, I want to put this challenge on, and this challenge on, and this challenge on. I want to make this game as difficult as I possibly can. And then I just so happened to luck sack my way into beating it anyways. Like, this time I tried to, like, actually beat it. But, you know, I didn't get lucky enough to luck sack my way into winning. But it happens. But, yeah, I'll probably try to play this game off camera, but without progression. by putting in less challenges, because having all the challenge requirements met is what allows you to progress your way into further unlocking the game. So I'll probably keep playing it tonight just because I enjoy it so much, but I will purposely not, pick challenges that are going to force me to, if I beat the game, it'll progress me. You know what I mean? So I'm just having fun playing it. Like, that's literally all this is. Like, when I'm playing in front of you guys, I try my best to, like, beat the game. But I'm literally just off camera playing it for fun. Like, I want them to make more expansions to this game. I kind of hope that the developer, like, he did a good job making Kaycee's mod because he figured out a way to, like, kind of build an endless mode, which is essentially what this is. This is basically, like, you have challenges, you kind of, like, put on as many challenges as you possibly can to drive yourself insane, to, like, get more points, to unlock more challenges and more cards and more things like that. So, I mean, that's pretty awesome. That is what is going to give this game, like, more life, more replayability. And I really hope that the developer of this game continues to push out more expansions for this game. Like, I want him to, like, I want him to turn this into a full-blown, like, I want this to be, like, Magic the Gathering Online, basically. I want this to have, like, continuous expansions, add more cards, add more mechanics, add in more story, add in, like, just keep building it. Just keep building it. It's so good. It's so good. And, like, it's open-ended enough, because, I mean, the story basically ends at the end of the first game. But, like, you could expand this further. Like, you could do more. You could expand that story. And, like, he does that with Kaycee's mod. And, like, I just kind of hope that he, like, and he could charge me for it. Like, Kaycee's mod is free. But, like, if he came out with another expansion and he was like, yeah, so, like, I added a new story, I added a bunch of new cards, new mechanics, but I'm going to charge you, like, $5 for it. I'd pay for it. Like, I would love to, like, play another expansion for this game. Dead serious. So, but I think this game's amazing, and I'm totally, absolutely hooked on it. Like, I can't stop playing it. That was a pretty good deck, though, says Gurthu. Yeah, it was alright. It was alright. I do tend to pick the bugs more. Let me show you guys really quick here. So, when I unlocked this one, I played this one a couple of times, which is the, it's kind of, like, geared towards elk tribalism and, like, high blood costs. And it works. I won with it, like, one time. And then, after I won with it that one time, I unlocked the bug deck. And since I unlocked the bug deck, I've been able to win the game, like, 2 different times using only this deck. And I like this one the best. I like this. So far, this deck has felt the most... It just feels good. Like, having all the bugs, like, the ants work really well together. They're really fun to kind of, like, combo into and things like that. So, it's pretty good. Be proud of how far you went, says DLG. Why, thank you. I am pretty proud. I mean, I like the fact that I was able to get to the end. I just really wanted to, like, beat the game and really impress you guys, But we'll do it next time. We'll get better. I will get better. I will keep playing this game. I will do it without reaching the challenge maximum, so that way if I beat the game, I won't progress, so that you guys won't miss anything. But I'll keep playing it. I'll keep tweaking my strategies and try to be better at recognizing, what my sigils do and how to play them correctly. Maybe better item management. I don't know. Let's see. Hobbs' question, are you pro jokes for slaps? Are you talking about, like are you talking about the Oscar thing? I mean, if you want... Okay, I'm going to give my opinion about the whole Oscar thing, okay? So, first of all, what Will Smith did was extremely unprofessional, and it made him look terrible, okay? It made him look bad as an actor, and it made him look like that he has no sense of personal control over his emotions or his responsibilities as a iconic actor. He let himself go and physically assaulted another man who is clearly much more professional than he is, because he basically took that slap to the face, like Chris Rock took that slap to the face, and he was professional enough to not retaliate and also make more jokes about it afterwards. So Chris Rock is clearly proving that he is the thing is too is that it doesn't make Chris Rock a little bitch or anything like that. He was in a situation where he has to be a professional, and he's up on stage doing his job as a professional, and the joke that he made wasn't even really offensive at all, like, as far as I'm convinced. I don't care what, Will Smith's wife's condition is, okay? Like, it was a really tame joke, and he lost his shit over it, and he acted extremely unprofessionally and made himself look unstable. And then on top of that, the Oscars goes out and they're like, we don't condone violence, and it's like, which is why you didn't kick Will Smith out after assaulting a man, and also proceeded to allow him to accept an award at the Oscars, which essentially is condoning violence. He assaulted a man, and you gave him an award. You're condoning violence. Like, that's what you're doing. So, that's my opinion on that whole situation. However, that shit was hilarious, man. Like, I got over my serious discussion, but that shit was hilarious. Come on, man. That's gonna be, like, a meme for at the very least, a few months. Like, that was hilarious, okay? And you know what? Chris Rock is gonna benefit from it, because now he has new jokes to tell. He's got brand spanking new material, and people are gonna love it when he jokes about it. Like, So, like, good for him. Like, I have a lot more respect for Chris Rock after that whole situation. So, there you go. Maybe just record the whole time and delete the recording if you don't win or something? Maybe. The problem is that, like, that would be like a 2-hour recording. What I'll probably end up doing is kind of what I did with the Mantis God video, which is I'll wait until I get to the very end, and then I will show you how busted the thing I'm doing is. I feel really dumb that I didn't record it before. I should have, but, we'll see. Replayability is great. Make it a living card game. That'd be interesting, Cinder Shadow. Sweet and spicy ketchup chips are good. I don't like ketchup. I think ketchup is disgusting. It's too sugary. It's once again tapping into that thing about sugary liquids. It's like a sugary liquidy paste. I don't like ketchup. However, to spice builds and builds. Okay. First one is an ice cream cone because it's the vanilla deck. That's true. Oh, that makes sense. Oh, I get that. That's good, Showed. I didn't even notice that. Let's see. Chris Rock took that hit and was amazing. I hope Chris murders Will with his next stand-up. Okay. With jokes and worse, I was like, I don't want Chris Rock to harm Will Smith. And Cinder Shadow says 100% Hobbs, like he agrees with me. Good, man. I'm glad you agree with me. Cthulhu says, the best take I saw was that it was not the joke, but the situation as a whole. Will must feel humiliated and emasculated by the actions of his wife, and this was just misdirected venting. I suppose so. His wife has been really messed up to him, for sure. But at the same time, like, he's not doing anything about it. So, like, if he actually cared about the problem, he would deal with it. So that's all I'm going to say. I'm going to wrap this up. I'm sorry it took so long, but this was a lot of fun. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Glad to have you guys all in here. So if you haven't already, go ahead and hit that like button and smash that subscribe button, because if you don't, the bees are going to get you! I will summon a mass swarm of bees, and they will attack you on the battlefield. Bees! No, not the bees! Is what you should be saying while you're hitting the like button and subscribe button. And hit that notification bell as well, or otherwise I'll send the Mantis God after you to triple strike you in the face! Unless you hit the notification bell. You could triple strike the notification bell, and I'd greatly appreciate that. And then you too, if you triple strike that notification bell, you will become a Mantis God yourself. And leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think. Do you like the card strategies? Tell me what you think about the game itself. Tell me about your card strategies, or if I'm, like, misremembering things, or whatever, because apparently you guys love to tell me about when I'm misremembering things, which is totally okay. Don't get me wrong, that's totally okay. Because in all honesty, I like being informed of when I don't know something correct, or if I'm like doing, like, I mean, I'm not trying to optimize, like I'm not trying to be the best gamer of all time. I'm still trying to have fun. But knowing how to play the game correctly is really helpful, so I don't make stupid mistakes. So if you want to, like, inform me of, like, misplaying something or misremembering a mechanic, I am totally okay with that. So let me know down in the comments below about that. Check in the description below for all the wonderful links, such as PayPal and Streamlabs. All donations are greatly appreciated. Wonderful shout out to the amazing Patreon members, which include Bo Falcon, Fajuk Enterprises, James P, Miss Rebecca, as well as Scorpageist. You guys are amazing, and thank you for supporting what I do here. And check for the Teespring merch. They're, you know, I'm proud of it. I worked hard on it. I'm not wearing my Teespring merch right now. But yeah, I love it. I love wearing it, and you guys should check it out because it's awesome. And I swear I'll be making new designs soon. I will. I promise. And other than that, be good to yourselves, be good to each other, follow your dreams, and I'll see y'all later. Habanero Audi 5000. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye.